Saturday, June 1st in Saudi Arabia. And it's going to be headlined by Deontay Wilder versus the Big Bang Zhilei Zhang. It was originally supposed to be headlined, guys, by Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol, although Dimitri Bivol still going to be on the card because Arthur Beterbiev suffered a torn meniscus. Now thrust in the headlining spot will be this gentleman, Deontay LaShawn Wilder. The Bronze Bomber comes into the ring at age 38, fights out of the orthodox stance, stands 6'7" tall in the center of the ring, fights behind an 83-inch reach from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, home of the Crimson Tide. He comes into the ring with a fine record of 43 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 42 big wins coming by way of knockout. Coach Gogue, what are the strengths and weaknesses of the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder?
Fuck Deontay Wilder, okay? He's shot. All right? And that's all I got to say about it. He got to, if he has anything, when you're a puncher like him, that's what that's the last thing you lose. But he ain't got a chin. He looked like shit his last few fights. And how he's getting a fight with Zhilei, another payday after his last performances, fuck him. I could care less. And Zhang, once he lands that left hand, forget about it. Or that right hook, he's gonna knock out what's his name? Wilder. Yeah.
Well, there it is, guys.
There ain't no strengths and weakness about the guy. He's a shot fighter past his prime. He's lucky to be in this position to get a payday. You know what I mean?
Well, yep, and he's going to be taken on. Then the rattle up the tell the tape for Zhilei Zhang. He's going to be taken on at 41 years of age. The Big Bang Zhilei Zhang from China, from Zhukou, China, now training and residing in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Managed by the Lane brothers, he comes into the ring with a fine record of 26 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. Zhilei Zhang, you think he's a more complete fighter than Deontay Wilder?
He's not shot like Deontay Wilder, okay? And he can still hit with that left hand, that right hook. Once he gets that distance and gets close enough and doesn't get hit by that right hand of Wilder, fight's going to be over. Man, this fight ain't nothing to talk about, man. Ain't nothing to, to diagnose strength. This is the fucking first guy that lands, their big punch is going to win. You know what I mean? And that Wilder, I don't know. He might prove me wrong, but the way he looked his last couple fights, he's shot. And once he gets hit by this guy, when Zhang gets his distance right, boom. And he ain't got to worry about, stamina factors with Wilder. Because Wilder, he ain't going to put that pressure on you to get you tired, or he ain't going to have a high work rate to tire out Zhang. But Wilder could punch, though, okay? That's one thing you don't lose. You might lose your chin. You might lose your reflexes, your balance, and all that shit. But one thing you keep as a punch when you're a puncher is your punching power. And if he hits this Zhang, he could be on his ass. Oh yeah, but Zhang is also a big puncher with that straight left hand right hook. Okay, so to me, the first is who's going to land first. Okay, all right, that's what's going to determine who wins this fight.
There it is.
It's going to be a fun fight to watch. Because it's going to be a knockout. You know what I mean?
Well, it is the theater of the unexpected. Anything can and often does happen. But Coach Gogue, with his experience, his 5 decades of knowledge in this business, well, he doesn't see that happening, guys. He says this is a foregone conclusion, pretty much, and he gives basically Deontay Wilder a puncher's chance in this.